Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A big hole. And he will score. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score Lions 7, Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Williams going to throw on the first play. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be second down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. Third down coming up.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third down, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. Here's first and 10.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Bears.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing again, Williams. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 24-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Williams sacked. A loss of 18 yards. And it's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he gets this up close to the 40. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
On the stop. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
They need 8.
We go tonight. Line 20. What's up?
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to have the Lions 1st down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
20.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Line 20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's Tesla. And he will get into the end zone. Isaac Tesla. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. you didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Williams. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. A throw downfield caught by Burden. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Vegas! 22, hold on! 32! Yeah. Tackle.
Here's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Open man downfield is Loveland. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Williams sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's second down and goal.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Now here's second and goal. Williams. Pull the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Third and goal. A play fake. Now Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
120.
Goff to throw on first down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Second and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And mark him down up beyond the 30. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Goff to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
120.
Back to the air. It's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he goes up top looking for Komet. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 38
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be second and goal.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Lions are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
We go tonight.
To Slav, a man in motion. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And that'll be knocked down. It's incomplete, but it might not matter. Let's check on this penalty. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing is Williams. He'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And the Bears are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To throw is Williams. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And the Lions.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw across his body is complete. And he'll take this one in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 23.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go play action with Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
First down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Bears, first down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
Cairo Santos to kick off.
So here's
Chicago.
Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.